Hi Matt, hi Alex, and to whoever else might be watching this video, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to check it out. My name's Josh Ulrich, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I graduated high school in 2007. I am 27 years old. I attended Purdue University, and though I did not graduate, I wound up working and traveling and moving to Colorado at the end of 2012. I had been in sales and marketing for about a year at that point. And when I moved here, I got into online marketing and started really educating myself exactly, you know, I started to educate myself on the process. And once I was able to fully get a good grasp on it, it was something that really started to take over my job. And in the early 2013, I got my first sales job. And I wound up becoming the assistant manager to the general manager in another state. I actually moved back a couple months later after the GM of Denver quit. So I was the GM of a good sales company here in Denver for about 2 years, and in November of 2015, I actually quit working for that company and started doing marketing full time. So I have about 15 websites that I've developed over the last 15 months, and each one of them specializes in local lead generation. I have a couple websites in limousines, car rentals, tree care, lawn care, any sort of service-based industry. I know how to go into a city and specifically target leads for that niche. I joined Renewal by Anderson about 3.5 weeks ago. One of my friends who I used to work with at my old company got a job with you guys, and he told me that he was generating leads, through door-to-door sales. And I, came in and talked with Jamie, and he was the manager here at RBA, and showed him my idea, and he had the bright idea of literally having me canvas for a couple weeks. And I was really able to learn a lot from your guys' training, learn about the industry, and how to set leads. Not now. And sorry about that. So I've been generating leads online for about 15 months now, and after 3 weeks of working with you guys, I have come to find out how your guys' system works and how I could easily integrate my system into yours. So I'm going to show you the same thing that I showed Mike last week, just a little small presentation. So online local lead generation. That is exactly what I do. I help bring business owners and clients together. I have noticed and looked throughout your Colorado market, and you guys do really good search engine wise in Boulder, Denver, Colorado Springs, Fort Collins, and Grand Junction. You have done so well there because you actually opened a physical location, and even though those locations are now closed, they are still up and maintaining and generating you guys leads. This is sort of a similar model that I follow, but everything west of the mountains, here you are first in Denver, but in Steamboat, Durango, Breckenridge, there's really just not a whole lot in terms of visibility other than paid ads. And you guys are great with paid ads, but about 50%, if not more, of the market will completely ignore any ads. They prefer it to be organic. So your guys all west of the mountains, and even some of the smaller towns east of there, your visibility is low in terms of organic results. So you guys are sending these mountain teams out there, which costs gas, food, hotel, drive time, and it's really hard to actually, hit those mountain towns because sometimes the houses are just so far apart from each other. So I have identified 8 cities which I, in my 3.5 weeks, have built already, and literally the addresses are purchased, the Google mail cards are on their way, and your guys' system right now involves 2 through 3. A rep makes contact, sets plan A or B appointment, call center sets it, reschedules if they need conflicting, salesman performs the demo, sale and no sale. You're all familiar with that. But I can easily insert this step 1 right here, where a client will search, window replacement in Aspen, and they find my website, they call the phone line, or they fill out their information. So, to explain a little bit more about it, I build the framework of the website, choose the theme, the tabs, the background, and then I'll write all the content, the form, the pictures. That's all pretty self-explanatory. And then I will assign a special marketing phone line and a special instant contact form and apply some SEO to it. So you understand these first two, but the marketing phone line, I use a special program which allows me to purchase a local phone number. It's not 1-800, it's local to whatever area code I want it to be. So I have purchased this phone number, and then I can choose where the destination number actually rings to. So I have my limo site connected to my limo owner. I've got a couple limo sites here. They're all connected to the same person. And all of these calls are easily recorded. And I can actually have my phone ring for 15 seconds. And then if I don't answer, I can have another person's phone ring for 15 seconds. I can even have 10 different people's phone ring all at the same time. So there's a lot of cool things that I can do with this, and everything's tracked, recorded. You can click right here and do the call replay for quality monitoring purposes. I can give you access to all of this so you can see everything that I'm doing. But these are the statistics from the last 90 days. About 1,200 phone calls, not including form submissions. So I am averaging close to 400 phone calls per month between just the 5 or 6 businesses that I'm working with. Okay, so if someone doesn't call the phone line, the other thing that they're going to do is actually fill out their information on a quote form. This quote form is very simple because people do not like to fill out 100 different things. They want it to be easy. So I've got a simple quote form where they fill out their name, their phone number, and their email. And what's really cool is this quote form is actually connected to my call software program. So what happens is once they put their information, click submit, your phone will actually ring, or whatever designated phone line. About 30 seconds later, your phone will ring and it'll say, "This is a call from window replacement aspen.com. Press 1 to be connected." Your sales representative will then press 1, and it will pretty much, you'll press 1 and the phone will automatically dial out whatever phone number goes out. So in about 45 seconds to a minute, there is going to be a contact form, between the customer and the client. And what's really important about that minute is you understand that setting a lead further than 3 days decreases the rates at which the demo is going to go through. Past 10 days, you guys don't even do it because it's almost non-existent. So the same thing applies to online. Okay, so for an online lead, it happens much quicker. So they found that after about 2 minutes of the lead putting their information in there, goes down to about 5 to 10%. But if you can actually get to them within the first 30 seconds to a minute, you can actually get about 33% of these people. So it drastically increases the ratio of contact to lead, and really, really can alter, because when you catch someone in that exact moment of them searching for you, that is the time that they designated when they want to actually do this information. If they don't even have time to get the info from another company, then that is a demo. That's a phone call that's going to turn into an automatic demo. So now, I've got everything already set up and in place. The only thing I really need from you is the Renewal by Anderson logo. And the reason I really need this is because I want to market with the absolute most integrity. Most of the other businesses are small business owners, and their brand name's not that important to them. So it doesn't matter if it says Cherry Creek Limo when it's really Vibe Limo. You guys are a name brand, so if someone were to call Breckenridge Window Replacement and they didn't see your logo and you guys answered, there might be some confusion. So when you have the Renewal by Anderson logo on the website, then it just gives it a lot more transparency that they know exactly who they're calling. Plus, you guys are a big name brand, and they like to see that you have a local office and they are ready to call you. So what we can do is I can get the logo permissions, put the sites live with your logo, and we can start our free trial. We can have me or any other call center, or really whoever you want, answer the phone calls, and I'll get paid per demo, and we can kind of recap in mid-June. It's going to take a couple months for these sites to kind of play around and do the Google dance, but this is really just one of the ways that I know that I can integrate my systems into yours. But I don't want you to think that I am not open to hearing how you guys could possibly integrate me into your systems. I am just doing this currently already, and I would absolutely love to partner up with you guys and send you guys leads. One, you guys have the best quality product on the market, which is really important to me. All the other business owners that I've partnered with have an A+ with the Better Business Bureau and really good reviews online, because I want my customers to be happy. It's really important that those websites maintain, high ratings in order to keep people calling. You guys have a bunch of ratings, here in Denver, a bunch of reviews. It's 98% satisfaction rate. It doesn't really get much better than that. So I hope I was able to explain myself well enough, and I really know that I'll be able to answer any questions that you might have. I look forward to our call this afternoon. Sorry it took so long to get you this video. My computer died last night, and I had to take that to the shop, and I borrowed my friend's computer, which is the one I'm doing this video on, and he forgot his power cord. So when I was uploading the video the first time, it shut off, and I had to go to Best Buy, get a new cord, and redo this video because it was powered down when it was rendering. So sorry about it being so late. It's going to take another little bit for this video to render. So I hope to hear from you here in a couple hours, and have a good day.